Without further ado, I'll pass on to our webinar presenter for today, which is Johanni, and she will be sharing more about this topic with you. Hi, Johanni.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, can you hear me, Eting?
Yep, perfect.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Eting. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm Juhani here from Sales Department. Okay, let me introduce a bit about our company, Just Login. Just Login is the first cloud HR solution in Singapore and even in Asia. And we have been around about 18 years now, and our customers come from 25 countries, and currently we have more than 1,800 customers and still growing. Since cloud solutions started booming, actually our software has already achieved multiple awards. And the latest was the Gold Award for Best Payroll Software in 2017, and we are also proud to be part of E50. Based on the survey, hiring and recruiting the right people is one of the most common HR challenges. And why is it a problem? And what's the solution? And also let's discuss about what is a cloud application? What benefits does cloud application bring for HR? That's our main agenda today, and we will follow up with the Q&A session at the end. From the survey conducted by Singapore Business Federation in 2017, 2018, these are some of the most common HR challenges that are highlighted by businesses in Singapore. Firstly, is the coping of the rising labor costs. Second, followed by the limited number of highly skilled local talent, and subsequently attracting and retaining of the younger generation workforce. In Singapore, where humans are our main source of natural resource, rising labor costs and shortages are definitely one of the main few HR challenges that businesses need to grapple with. These are the article highlighted here, presented this fact. Okay, so what are the solutions to fix this rising labor costs and shortages that companies frequently face? Firstly, some people, they outsource certain operation activities to remote workers. Some people, they hire freelancers, and some maybe they hire the offshore workers. This will help the company, sure, to reduce the operational cost, but bring about its own set of challenges. So some of the main challenges when handling the remote workforce, firstly, no visibility of your employee across the different locations, poor communications among colleagues and teammates, making the work more difficult and complicated, and also poor collaboration because of different location, and also not to forget different time zones. So from the HR perspective, how will these challenges impact the workforce? Unmotivated, unhappy workforce ultimately will be resignations. What is a cloud application and how it can help? So first thing, what is cloud? Cloud application or cloud software is web-based application or online-based solution that is accessible via internet and do not need installation. So data is accessible via mobile, laptop, computer, and any electronic devices as long as they are connected to internet. Very often people keep comparing cloud-based system with on-premise solution. And as mentioned, and the main differences between these two, basically on-premise system is a software that is to install on certain hardware or server, where cloud, to compare to cloud is a web-based solution with no installation of software. So as cloud, as mentioned earlier, is accessible via mobile, laptop, computer, any electronic devices that are connected to internet. So it provides convenience in terms of accessibility, maintenance, as well as the support. Okay, so why this cloud or some people call it SaaS model make more sense? Firstly, you can access it anywhere, anytime, or any device that is connected to internet. Second, you pay for what you need. In other words, provide flexibility in economic downturn and scalability when the company grows. There are no maintenance effort by the company, which means backup and infrastructure is managed by cloud vendor, and no hardware required. Basically, you just log into the system. Okay, from the picture here shows the comparison between on-premise software and cloud-based solution. If you see here, underwater is the upfront investment like hardware, server, implementation cost, and on the top that will be the running cost. So some people will think that on-premise solution is cheaper to compare to cloud solution, but they did not consider the hardware cost that required to invest upfront, as well as the maintenance of the hardware itself. Okay, so these are some of the examples of various cloud software for different purposes. Some can be for the personal use, some can be for business or organization. So, for example, the most common one like Dropbox for the file sharing among organization. Salesforce, I believe most of people here also know. This is for sales management. And we have Zoom here also for video call. So what you see here, actually this what in our internal use as well in Just Login, and followed by Just Login solution, our mobile app that allows staff to apply their leave, check their leave balance through the app, check their payslip, and even to clock their attendance with GPS tracking. Okay, so come to the solution where it can track the employees remotely. Just Login e-time clock or time attendance system is a solution that allows the staff to clock their attendance using mobile app, and their image is captured along with the actual time and the GPS location. Okay. Nowadays, as we can see, there is hardly anyone who don't own a handphone. For millennials, they are practically cannot live without handphone. So like, for example, playing games, online chatting, social media, emails, and financial management. So even like the older generation also know how to use Facebook now or read news articles online. Therefore, we cannot overlook the important aspect of the mobile penetration into our lifestyle. Bringing portability as well as flexibility of working anywhere. As such, online applications seeks to ease and provide more convenience to our busy lifestyle. Okay, with the Just Login mobile app solution, it helps the remote workforce in terms of viewing their payslip, their itemized payslip, apply leave and check the leave balance, and clock in, clock out anywhere and anytime. And on the top of that, the staff is also able to submit their claim through the mobile app that is coming soon by using by using this mobile expense claim. You can simply capture the expenses, attach the receipt, create the expense report for approval, and check the approval status. Okay, from the HR perspective, keep up with the compliance standards can be a pain for HR personnel as the laws and regulations are always changing. So automating this through the use of software can ease the burden on the staff and prevent the company from paying enough fees for being non-compliant. So this will also lighten the load of the HR personnel. By using the HR cloud solution, especially with the automation solution, it will improve the efficiency in HR management, provide the flexibility of working anytime and anywhere as the data is stored online and accessible easily. Okay, so leave management. This is one of the most difficult process to manage in HR. Therefore, an automation is required here. So by using just login e-leave, it will help to automatically calculate the entitlement for different types of leave and policies. And it can also track the leave entitlement for each employee. Okay, now, a lot of people are concerned about how secure the cloud solution is. Basically, even when using cloud solution, you are able to keep your data safe affordably by having user authorization, the first. Secondly, network security. For example, just login solution is ISO certified and meets the stringent standard in information security management. Just login system contains various modules such as expense claim, leave management system, without leave, and time management system that are fully integrated among each other as well as to payroll at the end. So basically, staff can simply submit their claim, leave, and clock their attendance daily, and this data will be transferred for payroll calculation. So after processing the payroll, you're able to generate the CPF file, IRA, bank gyro file, and post the information to accounting software that we integrate with QuickBooks Online and Xero. And of course, for staff to view their payslip online. Okay, finally, to summarize the whole idea here, by using the cloud application, you don't need to worry about big investment upfront, maintaining the hardware and software, and it will also increase the collaboration among all the data. And in short, more mobile, work anywhere, less paperwork, and finally, more automation. Transfer this back to Eating.
Okay, thanks, Johanny, for your short and sweet sharing on how cloud applications, overview of cloud applications and how it's actually very important in terms of facilitating collaboration in terms of a remote workforce. So maybe to summarize what she said, so at the start we were talking about how it's a challenge to attract talents locally, which is why a lot of SMEs should actually start looking offshore, going overseas by terms of offshoring their operations, outsourcing to other companies, or even using on-demand freelancers to actually manage these talents that is cheaper, better than local talents available. So, but the key challenges is of course the collaboration, which is what Johanny has helped to explain how cloud applications can help facilitate all these collaboration and management of these staff, and as well as tracking their attendance, communication tools. So it's as though even though the staff is overseas, you're not physically able to see them. It's as though they are in your office. Okay, so that is basically what the whole webinar is about in summary. Hopefully more of you will actually be open to this idea of looking away from Singapore, using offshoring, outsourcing, freelancing to actually help boost your internal operations. So with that, if you have any questions, please leave it in the chat. We'll be answering all of these. And in the meantime, I would also like to share with you one of our other upcoming events happening next week. So given the recent changes in and updates from the budget, you might have known that there is quite a lot of updates in terms of government grants and support schemes available. And one key update that we would like to share with you is one grant called the Innovation and Capability Voucher, which is actually a $5,000 cash grant provided by Spring Singapore. Is actually going to phase out at the end of this month, March, and going to be changed into another new grant called the Productivity Solutions Grant. The key difference is that for the solutions, for the PSG, you can claim up to 70% for relevant solutions for your company, while with the ICV, you can claim up to 100% with the $5,000. Does anyone has any questions regarding this topic? Yes? You are Frizella, is it? You have a question about GPS? Are you talking about the e-time clock solution, where we can actually track the clock in and out timings as well as locations of your employees? Okay, so regarding of how accurate it is, so it is as accurate as what you will get from Google Maps, because essentially we are using the same technology. So we are able to track the location, but you can expect somewhere between a few hundred meters kind of the differences in the location if they clock in from a point. So definitely there will be some kind of discrepancy, but the general location is captured. So you say you have tour guides. So probably your use case would be when they travel to different locations, you want them to clock in and out. Is that right? Okay, so maybe regarding for your particular case, we can discuss with you after this session to find out more as well and see how we can help you with this. Is that okay? Okay, thank you. Does anybody else have any questions? Okay, if there is no more questions regarding this webinar, then we will end this session. So thank you for taking time to join us this afternoon. Hopefully we'll be able to see you at our next event, which is next week. Thank you.